Now, I learned a lot of things watching Robert Gibbs' press conferences, but perhaps the most interesting was that the master of spin, well, he must be quite the Trekkie. So much so that he is beginning to resemble one of Star Trek's main characters, Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy. I'm not kidding. Take a look.
Bones? Did you ever hear of a doomsday machine? No, I'm a doctor, not a mechanic.
Boy, I'm glad I'm not a public health spokesman. Let me just try this one more time.
I'm a doctor, not a coal miner.
I said earlier I'm not a contracts lawyer. I happen to also not be a constitutional lawyer, mostly because I'm not a lawyer at all.
Look, I'm a doctor, not an escalator. Spock, give me a hand.
I'm not a contracts lawyer.
Help it, treat it. I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
Again, I'm not a contract lawyer. I'm not a contract lawyer. I don't know the specific answer to that.
Not a magician, Spock, just an old country doctor.
I'm not a judge in a court of law, but what I just gave you, I think, is consistent with what the president has done and what he believes.
Keep up the good work, Robert. I'm not a press secretary. I'm just a television host. And President Obama announced a surge in troop deployments to Afghanistan back in February, but at least one soldier is now refusing to go. Now, according to Georgia's Ledger-Inquirer newspaper, U.S. Army Sergeant Stephen Frederick Cook doesn't believe that President Obama can send troops overseas because Cook says that Mr. Obama was not born in the USA. Now, Cook plans to argue that controversial claim in a federal courtroom in Georgia on Thursday, just one day after he was ordered to report for duty.